I took on a 30-day self-learning challenge to become proficient in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript by creating projects. I documented my progress on YouTube, posting daily updates showcasing the end results of each day's work. And I've recently completed over 30 days of learning web development. So I wanted to create something stylish, combining my fondness for fashion and my newfound web development skills. This is how I made a shoe advertisement webpage featuring a Swiss model. As we walk through the video, I will unveil the different elements of the webpage, ending with the full fantasy view. Part 1 is the background. So I wanted to use pastel, radiant, luminous, glowing, illuminated, shimmering, gleaming, brilliant, vivid, pristine, airy, ethereal, delicate, soft, subtle, serene, tranquil, calm, breezy, sunlit, sunny, mellow, whimsical, dreamy, heavenly, angelic, cheerful, joyful, happy, like holly, playful, peaceful, pale, tender, blushing, dewy, gossamer, cotton candy, harsh, glistening, sheer, translucent, crystalline, gleaming, glittering, sparkling, dazzling, sun-kissed, airbrush, fairy-like, and wispy tone of colors. You get the point. So I use this website called Color Hunt to select the color palettes, and I don't use the palettes that are recommended in it as it is. I pick colors from different palettes and I kind of make my own palette out of it. For instance, for my web page's background, I chose this surreal sea green, a light shade of brown, an off-white, this grayish, and this very beautiful light pink colors. And for the letters, I use the same palette of colors but in a different order in order to create a contrast. Remember that the colors you choose for your web page's background sets the tone for the user experience. These bars are laid out using Flexbox and I skewed them to 18 degrees because why not? And in between the bars, I left a subtle gap so that the container which is containing these background gets a chance to showcase its own background color. One more thing is that the background behind this background is itself a gradient, which is a mixture of colors, and it's the same colors which are used to color the bars. In short, colors talk. The colors you choose will communicate with the viewers, so they should align with your brand very closely. It's time to reveal the fashion carousel. The fashion carousel. The fashion carousel is personally my favorite part of the webpage. Can you guess which CSS layout I have used to make it? Well, G-R-I-D. It's a grid, rocking on lock, no lid. Mic drop. Using grid, I have made this non-ugly, aka beautiful exhibition of shoe images with all the images placed at different Z indices. I actually thought of the structure of the layout while I was casually doodling on my workboard with a marker on a Sunday evening. So designing your own layouts is a very good practice to practice Flexbox and grid. Back to the carousel. Each image is covered by a filter at a very small distance from the image border. As you hover over the image, it goes ba-dum ba-dum dum dum. I left the leftmost image without a filter to make it like a spotlight area and added a scaled transformation on the image. Now there's a lot that can be done with this carousel. Some movements or animations can be added, but this also looks really pretty, and more importantly, it serves the purpose of showcasing the shoes. I want to give a shout out to the model Miss Asmesala for these amazing photographs that you see on the screen. She currently resides in Switzerland, so thank you so much, Asmesala, for these amazing shots. And I can say that officially this is the first collaboration on this channel. So, yay! It's time to reveal the last part of the webpage. However, I would like for you to take a guess. What am I talking about? What lies on the top of the webpage? It is the navbar. So I almost forgot about the navbar as I was designing the webpage. Also surprisingly, the navbar never came into my mind as I was even planning the webpage. Since the design should closely align with your brand, and because it's a fashion webpage, I kept the navbar extremely simple and elegant with a white to an almost white linear gradient for text, The layout used is Flexbox, and just a subtle scale-up transition when you hover or you actively click the links. And a stylish font style for my navbar. The animations are as important as the static styling. So I designed a slide up and slide down type of animation on the letters using CSS animations. But it's only one time though. That is when you refresh or load the web page freshly. Okay, here I would like to ask for your opinion. Would you like a one-time animation like this? Or would you prefer an infinite amount of times like this? Animations are just another medium of communication. And according to me, both are equally pretty, though the infinite one may be more relevant because, see, it's a critical feature. Sometimes the user might fail to notice the animation, because they're looking at something else. They are surfing on their mobile phone while the web page is loading, or it could be any other reason. So what do you prefer? So I have unveiled all the parts of the web page, and this is how it ultimately looks. One important thing that I want to say is that I'm on this very long journey of self-learning web development. Until this point, I have focused on getting things work, which means I have been overlooking something very crucial, and that is user accessibility. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you had some fun and great time. This was an awesome project and I cannot wait for what I'm about to do next. Goodbye!